What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Educated Barfly. Today we're going to be doing a cocktail from the Aviary, and it's going to be a non-alcoholic one. So Marius was the one that pointed out that we don't really do a lot of non-alcoholic cocktails. We've done one in the 2 years that we've been running this channel. A long time ago. Yes, just one. It's the only, I think it was the only one. What?
The Shirley Temple?
Oh, okay, two. Sorry, two. The Shirley Temple, and then we did one that was like honey, ginger, lime, ice, and ginger beer, which is kind of my go-to at Kohl's.
Resolution Buck?
Resolution Buck. Yeah, it was last January. Cool. So we've only done two. I forgot about the Shirley Temple. So we've done two non-alcoholic cocktails, but I think that doing maybe like committing to like once a month or once every couple months would be a good thing. There's a lot of people that do not drink, but why should the people that don't drink be barred from drinking cocktails? I think that they should be able to drink cocktails. And not only that, there are a lot of bar programs out there that are doing full non-alcoholic menus, and there are some bars that just do full non-alcoholic cocktails as part of their program, so, or like as their full program, you know, usually connected with the restaurant, but it is something that is very timely right now. There is a lot going on in this area, and because so many culinary techniques are being brought into cocktailing, some of them are very interesting. So that brings us to what we're doing today. Of course, because we are doing something from the Aviary, which is a Chicago bar owned by Grant Ocketts and Nick Kokonis. This is going to be a very chef-driven, very culinary style cocktail, and it's going to take a little bit of elbow grease. But I would say that you guys, if you're interested, should do the hard stuff anyway, because if you don't put elbow grease and if you don't use interesting technique to make non-alcoholic cocktails, all you're left with is a bunch of juices in a glass. And there is some really interesting stuff out there, and that's what I want to highlight today. So this is going to take a little bit of doing, and I'm going to go step by step. As you can see, I have a lot of ingredients here. I'm going to try and remember all of the different amounts here, but the thing is that I am going to drink this shot of Malort because a couple of cocktails ago I said that every time I do something from Chicago, we're going to do a Malort shot, and I'm a glutton for punishment. So here we go. Bottoms up and cheers, my friends. Ooh, not as rough as people would make you believe, but it's not rough either. You know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna set this aside. I'm gonna bring this here. So what we have here is 135 grams of clover honey in a bowl. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 180 grams of fresh orange juice to that, okay? And then we're going to add 480 grams of pear juice. Marius, why are you motioning to me?
Can you remove the glass?
Oh, this, because so we can see what's happening? Yes, absolutely. Good call. 480 grams of our pear juice into here. And we are going to add it all together. Now, the reason why I put it all in this bowl is because honey is kind of hard to get out of a bowl. So if you add some liquids into here, we can sort of combine them, sort of start to make it into a bit of a syrup, and it'll be a little bit easier to get it out of the bowl and put it into this pot.
What kind of pears? Is it the just standard green pears?
It's a green pear, yeah. Is that Bartlett? I don't know. I'll link it below. I know what the pear was, but I can't off the top of my head remember what the pear variety was. But I just chose my favorite variety because the recipe that I have doesn't actually specify a variety, so
I like the yellow.
Your favorite variety. These are the green ones, though, whatever which ones those are.
I would do the yellow ones, like the
yellow ones.
Not the.
Or then there's also the
yellow.
really brown ones.
The brown yellow ones, yeah.
Well, there are ones that are really brown. They had those too, but I don't like those as much. I like the green ones because they're vibrant. Oh, by the way, I didn't think I had said the name of this cocktail. It's called a Me Up Toddy, and we're doing a batch for 6 people today. Although I only have one glass because I'm just going to pour myself one. But this is a batch, a non-alcoholic batch. And there is an alcoholic version of this to which I put the ingredients below and the method below. So you can make the alcoholic version if you like. All right, that's good. It's nice and combined, loves.
What is that one called?
Me Up Toddy. The alcoholic version, I guess. I don't know. We're going to put that in here. We're going to add this to our pot. And then we're going to, see, we got all the honey out. We are going to set this on kind of medium-high heat, and we're going to boil it.
What is the alcohol that you put in it?
What is the alcohol that you put in it? Whiskey?
Okay.
Whiskey? That's what a toddy would be normally, whiskey, so they did a whiskey.
If you put scotch, it should be called Be Me Up Scotchy.
Be Me Up Scotchy? Yeah. But isn't there? What's the name of the? The Scottish dude? I can't do it, Captain. I don't have the power. That guy.
Scotty.
Is his name Scotty?
Yeah.
Is his name actually Scotty? As you can see, I'm not really a Trekkie.
That's why.
Wow, I'm more of a Star Wars guy. I kind of feel like you're either or. You can't be both. It's sort of like if you're a Star Wars guy and you watch Star Trek, then the Star Wars people get really angry at you, and then vice versa. If you're a Trekkie and you watch Star Wars, then it's like either or. It's like two different gangs. It's like Crips or Bloods. Like you can't be both. You got to be one or the other. So I picked my Star Wars camp when I was a kid. I don't think I can change now. I never really understood Star Trek that much anyway, though. I mean, it's pretty good. I like some of the movies. Some of the movies, and Leonard Nimoy, he's from my hometown. Like he's from Massachusetts.
Oh, yeah.
He's from my home state. I don't know if he's from Cambridge, but he's definitely from Massachusetts. All right, so we're gonna let this heat, and then we're gonna prepare our, so basically the rest of everything else is gonna go into here. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take the peel of one lemon, and we're gonna try and take care not to get as much pith as possible, just to get as little pith as possible. We're gonna try and, you're gonna get some pith, especially if it's a very ripe fruit. So, you know, we're gonna do that, put it in there. We're gonna do the peels of one orange as well. I like to like peel it as much as possible to just like use as much as I can. Like that's a pretty good job, right? Of like pretty much getting all the peel. I mean, I do have a lot of practice, that's for sure. Look at that. It's nice. Ooh, let me just get this last little bit here. Yeah, there we go. So we do that. We're going to add 113 grams of dried cranberries. I probably should have put this on the bottom, but we're going to add 4 Earl Grey tea bags.
Can you use just Earl Grey? Like loose?
That is just Earl Grey.
No, like loose tea?
You could, but then you'd have to double strain. You should put it in a tea bag because then you'd have to double strain it out.
Wouldn't it be strained out of the French press?
It won't. This will not. This little strainer right here will not strain out. That will not strain out loose tea. No way. Loose tea is tiny. You'll get loose tea all up in your drink. So why not just put it in a thing? You could either do what I do and rip it off, or you can just buy. You can just buy like tea, like disposable like tea bags where you just put the loose tea in. So you can just pick your favorite tea, whatever it is. And then we're gonna do 3 bushy sprigs of sage. I don't know if this is too much. This might be a little too much, but these are like 1 sprig. I don't know. I'm gonna do. Should I strip them? No, I'll just do it. 3 there. Oh, and I did not want to forget the 0.5 grams of kosher salt. So we're just gonna bring this to a boil. There's 2 things that we can do here. We can either cut when this is boiling, or Marius and I can have a really uninteresting conversation about something and force you guys to listen to it. What do you think? What do you want to do? What do you want to do, Marius? Ball's in your court. This is getting full. This is getting, not full, this is getting, it's on max heat too, so I'm gonna try and boil this up.
Yeah, how long left?
I mean, it's getting real hot right now. I tried to prepare everything and then like put it on the heat while we prepared the rest of the cocktail so that it would boil. Oh, there's one thing that I want to forget, dude. Yuzu, all right? 55 grams of yuzu. If you guys don't know what yuzu is, it is a citrus fruit that's cultivated in South Korea, China, and Japan. It's kind of like a cross between a lemon and a tangerine. That's sort of what it tastes like to me. And it sort of looks like a reject tangerine. It's like kind of a bumpy skin or whatever. We're gonna put that in there, as well as 20 grams of fresh lemon juice. Look at that, I'm like collecting all my empties right here. And we're gonna do 212 grams of water in here as well.
Why?
Because I forgot it earlier and I'm just adding it now. But I'm looking at all the, that's what happens when you drink a Malort and make cocktails, my friend. Now I just increased the boiling time. I know Marius is frustrated now because I increased the boiling time. Well, that's what happens when you drink on the job, Marius. What am I'm sorry, my job centers around drinking.
I know, this is why we make non-alcoholic cocktails. And what do? You take a shot.
Well, yeah, I take a shot because it's hey, listen, I made a commitment to my viewers that I would drink a shot of Malort every single time we did a cocktail. And people like to see me tipsy, all right?
It's been a lot of Chicago.
Part of
cocktails
my
lately.
job is being tipsy on camera. That's part of my job now.
All right, how's this doing?
I mean, it's smoky. It's hot. It's warm. We need to bring it to a boil. I will actually say what we have here, though. Why don't we talk about this? So this is a little bit of brown butter, and this is what you want to do because you're going to put a little brown butter in the end of your. So it's almost like it's like a Beam Me Up Toddy kind of, but like sort of like a hot buttered rum kind of thing, too, kind of at the same time with no rum in it because it's a non-alcoholic thing. But we're putting butter in here. Basically, what we did is we made brown butter. So the way that you make brown butter is you put a pan on there, you put your butter into the pan, and you allow it to basically melt and then sort of get brown. You don't want to scorch it. You don't want to burn it because then you'll get some really bitter flavors in there. You just want to brown it, and it kind of gives this nice nutty flavor. Then what you do is you take a bowl. You basically prepare an ice bath. You put a bowl, like a heat-proof bowl, into an ice bath inside another bowl with crushed ice or pebble ice. That's another way that our good Opal has been coming in handy. And basically when the butter browns, you throw it into the bowl that's sitting in the ice bath, and then you just stir it until it starts to harden. And then we made like a little nodule of brown butter.
It hardened much quicker than I thought.
It did, yeah. Well, because it's sitting right on ice. And then you were like, hey, if you want it to get colder, the water, then put in the brilliant stroke of putting in salt.
Salt, yeah.
So we put salt in there, and maybe it just made it even colder, you know. So here we have it. Now we're just gonna. I almost want to put this back in here so I can pour it without making a mess because this has no lip. I think I might do that, especially since I had that shot of Malort, plus whatever it is I was drinking before on other episodes that we were shooting today.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, it smells like a dream, though. Let me tell you, it almost smells like apple pie or like apple pear pie filling, even though there's no apple in there. It's just pears. Pear pie or something. Pear pie? Is that even a thing? Is pear pie a thing?
Pear pie?
Pear pie? Is pear pie a thing? I don't think that it's a thing.
American
This is
pear
gonna
pie?
be. I saw a little boil. It's starting to boil. Yeah, look at that. I had my doubts that this little hot plate could boil anything, but there it is. As you can see, it is boiling. You getting a good shot of that there, Marius?
Yeah.
Let's let Marius get a good shot. All right, we're gonna turn the heat off. This is tempered glass, so let's not burn myself. Nice. Ooh, that smells so good, dude. Marius, I'm gonna put this there. I don't want to put that on a hot plate, even though I turned the heat off. Just put that there. Oh, let's do this. All right, guys. And then we're gonna have to let this steep for a couple of minutes. Let's move that. You ready, Marius? You ready?
Ready.
It's very full. Maybe we should give this a little. Let's put it in the Malort glass and give it a little tasty poo on its own, shall we?
And that's the biggest French press that
That they had, yeah.
they have.
I know.
It's the full liter one.
Oh, that's pleasing. That's good. It's like drinking pear pie. I feel weird saying pear pie. It actually kind of tastes like apple pie, sort of.
Pear pie.
Oh, that's good. I think I'm going to drink this tonight. I think I'm just going to have this around the house tonight. I can drink it and not... You can drink this.
Mm-hmm. Your kids can drink this.
Yeah, if you guys have kids, you can drink it. So then we're just going to let this steep for 4 minutes.
Have some cocktail tonight with the kids.
A little cocktail tonight. A little cocktail. Cocktail. Yeah, because then basically what we do is we let this sit for a few minutes, and then we just depress the plunger, and there you have it. You have your Beam Me Up Toddy, and then we'll give it a little sipple. Why are you looking at me like that? Yeah. So, how's things, Marius?
Now we have.
What? Now we have to make awkward
I
conversation.
don't know. It's like.
Do I even want to?
Is there no pear pie? Pear pie?
Pear pie?
Pear pie.
I don't know if there's a pear pie. So wait, how long is this episode so far?
15 minutes.
Oh, that's it? I don't know. Yesterday we did one I talked for like 23 minutes or something. I was like, people are going to have a field day with me on this one. You want to taste this? A little bit of this?
I'll try the.
Oh, you'll try the
finished
finished
one.
product? You want to taste the base by itself? I want to work this into my rotation for the whole winter. It's so good. I gotta say, that Micah Melton, who makes cocktails for the Aviary, he is the creative director, I guess, of cocktails. The program director I like your style, Micah Melton. I like your style. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, you think it's been long enough? Have you been timing this? I haven't been timing this.
No, but we said
can just
15
say-
minutes and now it's 18, so it's been 3 minutes.
Okay, let's just do it. Okay. All right, and we're back. I don't know if we're gonna cut. We had a very useless conversation in the cut, so hopefully Marius cuts, and and then that'll make sense. And I go, now we're back. It'd be really funny if we didn't cut, and then I was like, now we're back. Marius might do that to break my balls now, so I guess we'll see. All right, let's depress the plongeur. I have high hopes for this, Marius.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh yes. Oh yes. All right, and then we're gonna pour it into our. Guys, this might be one of my favorite cocktails that we've ever done on this channel. Oh, wow. That is good. I'll tell you this right now. This is so good that if you don't make it, you're doing yourself a major, major, major disservice. Just saying. Oh, with the brown butter. Try this, dude. Marius, for the second time today. Oh, that is so good.
It's good.
That was, oh man. That wasn't very passionate. That wasn't like a passionate, yeah!
Am I ever?
No, but I want to find that one thing that'll elicit a response like that from you.
Well,
Is that too much to ask?
If you do, let me know, because...
Because you've never?
Yeah.
You're always like, well, that was okay.
Okay.
And then I'm like, hey, Marius, you want to go get pizza or do you want to go get Jersey Mike's? You're like, I don't know. Maybe. I can't do a straight face. I can't do a straight face.
It's so mean.
It's not mean.
It's just bullying.
You bully me. Psst. I am the victim on this channel. I am.
Okay.
All right.
Keep telling yourself
I think that's
that.
it. So there we have it. The Aviary's Beam Me Up Toddy. It's a wonderful, amazing. This right here is a drink that I could get through all of January without ever caring whether I have alcohol or not. Let me taste it. No, I didn't actually talk through the flavor profile. I was messing around with Mary. It's too much. All right, let's taste it.
Tastes like pear pie.
Well, I got to say that the yuzu and the lemon adds like this really nice, and the tea adds this really nice depth of flavor. You got that base of, pear, but you also have that brown butter nuttiness on the top of it. And I don't know if you can see, but it's like the oil from the butter is just kind of floating on top. So the first thing you taste is that brown butter, followed by just this very rich sort of pear. You get the bergamot a little bit in there. The yuzu's right on the finish. And that lemon just provides a little bit more of the citric tartness that you want. It's really good. I'm happy there's an non-alcoholic because I could drink this by the gallon. It's amazing. So if you guys make one drink on this channel in the new year, make this one. Seriously, it's amazingly good. And it's worth the effort. And it's just a little bit of juicing, really. It's a little juicing, it's a little shopping. Okay, if you break down the cost, it's a little bit expensive to make this thing, but it's definitely worth it, and you can drink it. I think this is gonna be my drink for tonight. So there you have it. I think I said this for the second time, but I'm gonna say it again. There you have it. The Me Up Toddy from the Aviary. If you like our channel, please hit like and subscribe, and check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/educatedbarfly. Check out our apron sponsor, Staggerly Goods, and for 20% off at checkout, just go to Barfly SLG. No, I'm getting two different codes mixed up. It's Barfly SLG20 for 20% off. I think the entire store, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, Barfly Mixology Gear makes all of our tools. We really like them. They're amazing. Check them out on the intrawebs or check out our links below each video. We do affiliate links for Amazon, so that helps our channel out a little bit. Every bit of gear that you buy clicking on that link gives us a little kickback, and then it helps us make the show. And I don't think, did I say Patreon already?
I don't know.
It's so automatic, I don't even know if I did. So just in case I didn't, check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/educatedbarfly, where we do some awesome, very, very good. I just burped again. I just did it again. People are gonna be like, oh, that's such a sickening sound. Anyway, Patreon, where we do a lot of exclusive content that does not come to YouTube, and some really good exclusive content. I actually shot a few of those today. Hint, hint. So go check us out there if you've got the will and you really want us to succeed. I don't know. I guess I'll see you guys another time. I know you guys want us to succeed because you wouldn't be here watching this if you didn't, but I don't know. I just opened myself up to all sorts of mean comments just now. That's okay. I take the mean comments in stride as well. See you guys on another time.